Welcome to the 10th Annual Women's Empowerment Summit presented by Acres of Angels.
We are pleased to help our esteemed member, Sister Edna Griggs, host this summit. And from the looks and sounds of everything, you're experiencing another successful year. Amen.
When we come here to celebrate the power of diversity, I can see we already diversified today because of Edna's effort. She reached out to the different ethnic groups. Me from Chinese community, our Tui is from Vietnamese community. AAPI is represented here.
And what I want you to know is that Black history is your history.
When I see the purple, I think of one thing when I talk to women. All my life, I've had to fight.
Women's empowerment actually has 5 components. One is a women's sense of self-worth.
So I want to take a little time and let you know, ladies, we should be equipping ourselves, educating ourselves to be financially savvy. Would you agree?
If we pour into ourselves, if we take our self-care seriously, and it doesn't have to cost you anything.
The right to have and to determine choices. And that's all type of choices.
Ms. Griggs is my godmother, and I will tell you that she is one of the best bridge builders out there. So barriers is just another, I feel it's like a reinforcement, right? Like these little barriers. That's okay. Put a plank over that barrier and build that bridge.
That's why women need to get up and continue to do that bridge. Because if we don't build those bridges, those roads, those bridges are falling and we lose. We will continue to lose our benefits if we do not do what we need to continue to do is build those bridges.
The right to have power to control our own lives.
So what's important today to remember is that the energy you want is the energy you have to project. So you keep away from things that are negative and you stay associated with things that are positive, like these types of events right here, right?
Our right to choose.
Well, you all are somebody. You're regular, spectacular somebodies that happen to be women, and y'all are the one that got to push for tomorrow. So don't wait for empowerment. Don't wait for a platform. Do your thing. Do what you do.
And finally, the ability to influence the direction of social change.
So I want you to know, as elected women, I can tell you I chose diversity as a priority. And the women that we empowered and the diversity that we employed was for many reasons. One, we've got to look like Houston. How are our witnesses and victims and public going to feel safe if it's a bunch of people talking to them that they can't relate to?
And that is so important. And a woman's voice is important there. Why? Well, because we're moms and we know how important it is that a child not just be put in a room and given instruction and be told what to do and all of that, but they need nurturing. They need to be allowed to dream. They need to be encouraged in their own propensities.
The parent's voice is so important. And when my mom asked me to come up here and talk about that, I said, of course I want to get up here and talk. I love education. I love what I do. But I have a story to tell, and I'm going to have a few narratives that I want to just share with you to kind of give you an example of what parental advocacy looks like. But oh my, the power that would be at the booth, at the polls, at the ballots, if all the women could come together on at least one issue and stand united, we literally can change the outcomes of elections. So I just wanted to empower you all. Let's give Miss Edna Griggs a huge round of applause for putting this together and everything that you do in the community. We love you and we truly, truly, truly appreciate you.
So I want you to think about your theme music and your superpower for a couple of seconds. And what I want you guys to do is take that blank index card and write the name and the artist of your superpower.
And right now, we do need a lot of things, but I think to love, if we just start with maybe that, then
I am grateful to all of you who have come. I know out of this meeting and the speakers that have come,
that they have made an impact on you that will cause this purple to shine brightly and for you to be able to be in a fight and be the winner.
Do y'all guys feel empowered? You know, let me tell y'all. God gave me this organization in 2009, middle of the night, 3 o'clock in the morning. He said, you are the angels in the community helping. And you know, Acres Homes at one time was actually one of the largest black communities in the United States. And he said, you're the angels that's gonna get out here and bring to the people what you need. And I'm giving you that to do. And let me tell you, since 2009, after I retired from AT&T for 42 years, and I'm also union as well, so I'm one of them labor women as well. So hey, sisters, I was fired up when y'all was talking, because that's what we did. That's what we did, right? And so, but getting back into the community, I was actually an organizer with Communication Workers of America. So I always organized unions. So I say, if I can organize unions, I know I can organize a community. And so that was what I wanted to do, was just empower. It actually started out really with me wanting to do, every year I did a Mardi Gras party. And part of my proceeds went to kids living with diabetes. But then when I got out in the community and I started going out to visit senior locations, and I see the need that they had, they felt so down, so hopeless. You know, they say all these candidates and everything would come see them, and after they see them, they never see them again, but they wanted their votes. So I said, well, this is about to change, guys, because I am going to empower y'all to fight for what you need for your community.